Come vibe with Amaryah.
Boy Lion.
On the Amaryah J Show. Come vibe with Amaryah. Tune into the queen if you wanna feel blessed. She gon' show love why the world is so precious. The God in me. She don't settle for less. If you're rocking with the king, then you're rocking with the best. While you rocking with Amaryah on the Amaryah J Show.
Welcome to the Amaryah J Show, where Jesus Christ is first. And guess what? He loves you. Today, you guys, I am so excited and I'm so happy to have with me today my mentor, radio personality who's been doing radio for over 30 years. I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth, you guys. MJ Smith and Lady Des.
Amaryah, my dear, how are you?
Hi, Amaryah. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I am wonderful. Thanks for asking.
No problem.
Hi, MJ.
Hey, Des, how are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
Good. It's been about 5 days since I seen you. Yeah,
Absolutely. Happy New Year.
we did that already. But for the sake of the people, Happy New Year, Des.
Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. So, we are now in 2025. It's kind of crazy that we're in 2025 now because 2024 went by really fast. I was talking to Auntie Desiree like last night, and I was telling her like 2024 said, so there's too much drama in the world, so I don't want to deal with y'all a whole bunch of times, so I'm gonna just be in and out, and then 2025 will just deal with y'all. I'm not doing it. That's literally how I said it. When I was talking to Auntie Desiree, it was funny. Yeah, no, because 2024 went by too fast. 2025 is, whew, but I'm glad that we're in 2025. How do you guys feel about being in 2025 this fast?
Des, ladies first.
Okay. Well, I'm excited about 2025. Every time a new year roll over and I'm still here, I'm excited about the new year, a new journey. We don't know what we're going to be facing, but I am definitely hopeful that the blessings of God will continually to overtake not only myself, but my husband and family and those that are dearest and closest to me, even and that's including MJ.
Shots fired.
Oh my God.
So since that's how we're doing it, for me, Amaryah, 2025, it's for me, I take it on a day-to-day basis. And when I say that, it's every day that you wake up, it's a chance to start over, a chance to be better than you were yesterday. So some people wait all year. I try to make sure that I do it every day. Every day that the Lord allows me another opportunity to open my eyes and take a deep breath, I hope to get it right by at least spreading some type of joy to anybody but Lady Des. Shots fired back.
Oh my gosh. You're so mean to Auntie Desiree. What did she ever do to you?
Thank you, Amaryah.
She screeches, and every time she screeches, it does something to me. So that's what she did to me.
You don't have to be that mean, though. God doesn't want us to be mean to people. He wants us to be nice.
Okay, I'll be nice.
Amen. Amen, Amaryah.
Forgiveness.
Yes, I forgive her.
Yes.
I forgive you also, because that's very important. Anyway.
Yeah, I've already forgiven him, because I know that he just blurts out stuff. So
what are you saying? You're saying I have Tourette's or something? Is that what you're saying?
No. So, God gives me wisdom and
see, that's the thing. He gives you wisdom and he gives me patience. He gives you wisdom to deal with me and me patience to deal with you. So it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
We said we weren't going to do this on the Amaryah show.
Yes, we did. We did. So, Amaryah, this is the result when you put two radio personalities together that really have two strong personalities.
I'm done. I'm so done right now. Whew, okay. Anyways, so I want to know, how does 2025 looks like for you both? Any one of you can answer first. I really don't care as long as y'all answer.
Well, for us together, there are a lot of different things that are taking place. You know, a lot of times when either one of us are up for an award, we always support each other. Lady Des was a big winner last year, and this year she's starting off by hosting Choir versus Quartet. So that's something that's really big. I will be receiving a Rise Up Award in April. So as far as we together, we're planning on taking over the world in 2025 when it comes to awards and just being on site and making people feel good. So that's my view for where we'll be in 2025.
And MJ, wait, you forgot your nomination.
Oh yeah, nominated as well, and you're nominated as well. We were both nominated for Keeping It Real in the Gospel, and you're nominated for Hostess MC.
Yeah, inspirational author. Also, Conversations with Them Two is also nominated. And I'm excited about that because that's our first nomination together as a virtual show, which was really cool. And I'm forgetting one more thing. Is it radio personality? Is something else? I can't quite remember, Amaryah, but I definitely concur with MJ. We both are people who loves people, right? And we are both people that love to be in the community. We are both people that love to educate and bring awareness. So as many awarenesses and organizations and community events that we can be a part of, I'm looking forward to always meeting new people, always bringing new things, and even organizations and that are geared to helping people and educating our community, because the Bible does speak whether because of the lack of knowledge, the people perish. So we don't want anybody falling behind. We don't want anyone perishing. And MJ has a lot. He's not only your mentor, he's my mentor, but he treats you a little bit better than he treats me.
She's 12 years old. What do you want?
He treats you a little bit better than he treats me. However, I definitely appreciate his wisdom, especially in the media and in production. His knowledge, he has a ton of knowledge, and he's very passionate about what he does. So I admire that, and I glean from that. I feed off of that type of energy, and I think we just work real well together.
Yeah. Also, congratulations on your guys' awards and nominations. That is that's so cool. Wow, that's amazing. And me and MJ are also seeing each other February, when we don't know the exact date, but we know it's in February.
Right. And that's when we'll all
I'm gonna be there too, Amaryah.
Oh, so then we'll all be together.
Yeah, we'll all be together.
Yeah. I hope you're the announcer for our award. Look, for our award.
Yeah.
For our nomination.
So cool. That would be cool.
You guys are being awarded?
We're not sure yet.
We're nominated.
We're nominated, so we're not sure if we're actually going to get the award. But I'm confident that we are. I say that with my chest. I'm confident.
We're speaking those things as though they were.
Absolutely.
Although they are, should I say.
Okay. That sounded a little bit better. Oh wow, yeah. So I'm very excited because two stuff happening in February actually. Yeah.
Awesome, Amaryah.
Amaryah, do
So it
you
looks like your 2025 is off to a great start.
Yeah, very exciting stuff. So
Amaryah, do you get nervous when it's time for you to do things like this?
yes.
That's okay, Amaryah. When you turn 30, you'll be a pro at it.
Like, have you been doing radio for 30 years?
I have.
Listen, Amaryah, I get it. I am 47 years old and I'm 47. I'm going to be 48 in May. And I still get nervous. And MJ knows this. I be freaking out before I go on stage every time. And I have emceed, hosted in churches, and the like, even before radio. So I still get nervous. Even when I'm on radio, I get a little antsy. But when I get in front of a crowd, it's even worse.
Oh my God.
You can't tell.
But MJ, you know it be happening.
All that behind the scenes, but you put on a great face.
Yeah. So listen, it's either you sink or swim because what happens is whoever the promoter is that is hosting this event is something that they saw in you to invite you there. So you just got to put on your game face and go out there and do what you love to do.
MJ, don't give me that face.
What? I didn't say that.
You always like
Yeah, but I do love it. I do love it. I just get extremely nervous.
Yeah, because I was
But once I get out there and the temperatures change, it's cool. I love it. I love to see the smiles on the people's faces. I love to give the people what they want. Don't I, MJ?
And she does.
MJ, don't do that look. MJ does this look all the time.
I'm agreeing with her, Amaryah. I'm agreeing with her.
Don't do that face. MJ does this face all the time. It's like I'm like, what are you doing it? Whew. Okay. So, are there anything that you didn't do last year that you plan to do this year? MJ,
I'll go first. Yes. It's something that I plan to do. I plan to do a single, Amaryah. And you're one of those people, Amaryah. We're going to talk about singing. That's why I was so glad to come on the show today with MJ, because I feel that I need to redeem myself. I wasn't able to defend myself when he was on by himself. So now that we're together, I'm glad you asked that question, because yes, there is something that has a burning desire in my heart that I have been thinking about for some time, and it was supposed to happen last year, and I didn't even plan for it. I didn't even do anything with it. Didn't do anything about it. But this year, I want to come out with my single. My first single ever. I've been singing since a little girl in the church, and I've helped
preaching.
don't turn off.
No, it isn't. My voice is a voice that is anointed by God, right?
Speaking, yes.
And MJ is walking carnally, and he can't see it. He can't even hear it. But I know that God has given me. So I'm releasing this. I think for the second time publicly, that on the Amaryah J show, that my plans are to drop a single on my birthday, May 13th.
Oh wow. Okay, MJ, how about you?
I'm gonna hit the lottery. Ooh, because if Lady Des can drop a single, I can get rich quick. Hallelujah.
No, and listen, Amaryah, you really inspired me though. You really have. And I have another little niece that just started dancing. No fear. That's what I love. And although I'm an adult and I know that I've been doing things like pretty much all my life, and I'm like, look at these little kids. They're just dreaming big. Not only dreaming, but they're actually walking in it, right? And this single is something, or just even going into the studio, was something that I always like wondered, what would I sound like? What difference would that make for me? So I'm really thinking about it. I think I made up my mind about it, that I want to really try it. I want to go into the studio and drop a single by my birthday, or by our birthday, because my birthday is the 13th and MJ's is the 14th of May.
Don't make that a gift for me though, please.
It's going to be my gift to MJ.
To him, yeah.
No, that's okay. That's
okay.
okay.
Okay, so since we're talking about music, Auntie, how about you sing for us right now?
Oh, you know what? I don't drink. I don't sing at the drop of a hat like that.
Just sing for us.
Yeah, just sing for us.
You beg my mom to sing for you guys. How about you sing for us?
And she didn't. Unfortunately, she didn't.
Please sing.
But that's not stopping you. Go ahead.
Okay, let me think of something.
Please don't do the Mahalia Jackson. Anybody can do that. Give me some. Give me something.
I think. What did I sing? What did I sing at the station?
Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. Oh, come on, give me something. Give me something.
Oh my God. Let's see. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you.
Yes, that's great.
Did that sound like a screech? I just want to tell you that I love you more than anything. Don't you want to lift up your hands? Lift up your hands.
No,
that's just a little bit.
Let me just say this: you are not an American Idol.
Wow. So, Amaryah, these are the opinions of people that you just would have to push through when you know that God has given you a gift.
Okay, so since we're talking about music again, let's see. What is your guys' favorite gospel song? Like, what is something that you guys can listen to like together? Like when you guys are together, what is your favorite gospel song? Or have you guys done it?
Wow, when we're together, we listen to, she likes quartet, and I like the more traditional urban gospel type. So I try to introduce that to her, and she brings me into the quartet world. So we kind of try to fuse the two together.
Nice.
But we like choir too, MJ.
We do, but when we're together, it's mostly either quartet or
hip hop,
urban,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what form this is. I like all of Kiara Shear's music. Anyways.
Kiara's great.
Yeah, Kiara's good. Kiara is actually very good. I love Kiara. Who else do I love? I love Jacqueline Carr.
Who is that?
I love her ministry. Let's see who else. As far as choir, I really do love Ricky Dillard. Yeah, I love Ricky Dillard. And who else? I'm real churchy. I'm very churchy. I grew up Pentecostal holiness. So You can give me that hand clapping,
it.
foot stomping, and I'm in there. I'm like for real in there. So that'll probably be my go-to thing because I was raised up devotional service. So I'm a real church girl. I'm a heavy church girl, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah, so I think I'm well rounded as far as music. I love music. And in school I took up chorus, so it introduced me to the more classical side of music. And I like it all. I like the new Southern soul type music, King George and all of the others, Westlove. Yeah, I just.
But okay, glad you like it. Don't know who that is, but I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can listen to all of it, but I mean, you should check it out. Yeah, but I mean, I love music. And I think I could pretty much vibe to anything, as long as it sounds good. Yeah.
And don't forget the Caribbean.
Oh yes, I love calypso, reggae, music as well. I love anything that would make me dance. I love to dance.
Yeah,
I love to dance.
So crazy is that when you say I love to dance, it brought back the memory because I used to be a hip hop dancer when I was like 5 years old.
What didn't you do, Amaryah? God.
I mean, when I was little, like 1 years old, I didn't cook, but
Amaryah has danced. Amaryah has modeled. Amaryah has written.
She's an actress.
Yeah, all of that.
Wow.
So, if anything, in my 30 years, I need to be like her.
Right. And see, that's where my inspiration is coming from. It's like, man, these kids are doing so many things at such a young age. What is my excuse? So that's the inspiration that you're giving, that you're breeding to others. It's like, you need to get up and do something because you have the gift. And if these little kids can go and just, share their gift with the world, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's actually really nice that I'm actually like really inspiring people because my mom has this friend, right? Her name is Pastor Pamela Jones, and she watched one of my shows. She listened to one of my shows that I did, and she said she always wanted to be a radio personality. She knew that she was supposed to be doing it, but she was afraid to do it. And then she called my mom one day, and she said, "Now, if your little girl can be a radio personality, so can I." And ever since, she's been inspired by me. She has a radio show now. She's been
awesome.
Yeah.
Amaryah, did you ever in your wildest dream think that you would be 12 years old, inspiring people all over the world?
Actually, no. Because I never knew any of this was actually going to happen until it actually did happen. So it's truly a blessing to have this opportunity and to share with people and to just tell them don't be afraid and that you're powerful, you're strong with God, and that you can do it, everything in Jesus Christ that strengthens you. That's in the Bible. I study the Bible a lot. I was reading, I think it was Ephesians the other day. Ephesians 4, verses 4 through 11. So yeah, I read the Bible a lot, and especially John, because in John it teaches you about loving people and all that other stuff. And sometimes I need to be reminded because I'm not when I'm mad at if I'm like angry at someone, I'm just like and then I just have to read John and I have to be reminded, okay, I'm supposed to love them, I'm going to forgive them, and I ask God to forgive me of anything that I've done that has not been of Him. And then but yeah,
You hear that, MJ?
Are you trying to tell me something, Des? Is that what I'm getting out of
No,
that?
I'm saying, do you hear what Amaryah is saying? Because that's true. Yeah,
it is definitely true, and I'm very, very proud of Amaryah.
Yeah. So yeah, I never knew any of this was going to happen until now. So yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times we don't know the plans that God has for our lives. And and how it will bless people when we say yes. When we surrender ourselves to whatever the plan is that God has for our lives, because just like you, Amaryah, I didn't plan to be on radio. I knew nothing about it, years ago when I first hosted my first radio show. But I did hear God say radio, and that was the only word that I heard. And I just never knew to what capacity. And when I got my first radio show, I thought that was it. But, years later down the line, here it is. Lady Des is born, radio personality, and doing just other things. It's just like, wow, because nobody around me did it. Nobody around me was exposed to it. So it was, let me tell you, it was definitely all God's doing. And just to hear people tell me when I'm out in public, hey, where MJ? Hey, what y'all doing? It brings great joy. And even them telling, how they're so happy or how they laugh when they see us, or the message that they heard on the show. It's very inspiring, and it feels good. It makes me feel that I'm in the right place.
Yeah. So I have this other question. It's not one of my original questions, but it's a question that I just came up with. So, when did you and MJ first meet? Or when did MJ and Lady Des meet? When did that all happen, and when did you guys start working together with radio?
Okay, let me hear MJ's version. I'm curious to hear MJ's version to this question.
All right, I'm glad you asked, Amaryah. See, what had happened was we were doing a meet and greet for an artist, Ernest Pugh, and he wanted to invite listeners to come out, and he provided lunch, and we did. So I invited a lot of people, and I invited her. And when I invited her, she texts back, I'll have to check with my husband. And I'm like, I don't care. You act like I'm trying to come on to you. I don't even like you like that. I just know you. So that was the start for me. Now she has this totally different image on how we, that was the beginning of us meeting physically, face to face. And then it was some years down the line that she actually came to the station and kind of just took over, and I had to move her out of my space and all of that. But that was how it started. What's your version?
I have a different version, Amaryah. Okay. Well, I always knew who MJ was, and MJ apparently always knew who I was, right? And MJ had that part of the story right. He did reach out to me to invite me to a listening party, but he never really spoke to me before. So I just wanted to make sure. Remember, I wanted to make sure that he had the right person first of all. And I was more like, I don't think you know who you're talking to. I don't think you know who I am. And he was like, I know exactly who you are. And he was like, aren't you? Da, 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 da. So I was like, oh, okay. Because people always used to get me mixed up with another artist here in South Florida. So I just wanted to make sure he knew that it was me and not her.
Mhm.
So when I realized that he didn't know who I was, I said, okay, well, let me check with my husband. Not saying that he was hitting on me or anything. I always tell people that. I always say, well, let me check with my husband. Let me see what my husband is doing first. And then, I'll accept or decline or whatever based off of what my husband says, which is usually a yes. So he took it as like if he was trying to talk to me or something, but that wasn't the case, Amaryah.
Amaryah, even after she accepted, she made it her business to say, "Oh, my husband isn't coming, but I am bringing my bodyguard." And I'm like, I don't care.
I didn't say my bodyguard. Listen, MJ is adding that. I said my husband can't make it. Is it okay if I bring my son? Because during that time, we took our son everywhere we went because he would take our pictures, he would do video for us, that type of thing. So since Eddie couldn't make it, which is my husband, I brought little Eddie, which is my son, EJ.
Which is your bodyguard.
And that was it. And from there, we had a great time or whatnot. And then I still had my show on WMBM. And it was years later where I came on staff at WMBM. So remember, I told you years ago, the Lord spoke radio. And I thought that just having a radio show was it. I had no plans of being part of the radio station staff. And once I became part of the staff, that's where MJ and I really became close. And he never left my desk.
MJ, you have anything to say about that?
There's some truth in there somewhere, Amaryah.
Yeah. So and we just pretty much became really, really close then. But I've always knew that MJ was going to be my friend. When I found out years ago that MJ's birthday was a day after our birthday. And when I say our birthday, Mr. Riley at the radio station birthday is May 13th as well. So I will always celebrate MJ's birthday when I celebrate our birthday. And do you know, Amaryah, MJ would not respond to my messages? How bougie, right?
Amaryah. Now listen to Uncle MJ. The lady always said happy birthday in Facebook Messenger. Who goes to Facebook Messenger? That's where you find the scammers and the stalkers. I don't know if that was how did I know that was actually her? I didn't know that.
Listen, Amaryah, it wasn't in Facebook Messenger only, or matter of fact, it probably was very rare that it was in Facebook Messenger. I would send him actual messages on his page. Yeah. Happy birthday, MJ. Go back, do your research, and bring me the receipts. Thank you.
You know what? We said.
First of all, hold on. I got something to put up there. How come you respond to my mom's text messages, but you don't respond to Auntie Desiree's text messages?
I do respond to
that part.
You just said you don't respond to them because you don't know if it's a scam.
You know what? He didn't respond because he thought someone was stalking him or liking him, and that wasn't the case.
What if my mom?
I'm big on celebrating people. I'm big on celebrating their special day. I'm big on making sure that everybody knows that they matter and that they're special. And that's all I was doing with MJ. And I don't know, he just wouldn't respond back. But then when I came to the station, he wanted to be my friend. I should have said, you want to be my friend now?
That's how you remember the story? Okay.
That's the truth. MJ, do my version ever change?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes. But
MJ, you know what? I did not know that you were the one who did the welcome on the station's page. You remember that? You did like a whole welcome for me, and I was like,
yeah.
And and listen, I was there almost like 3 months. Nobody knew I was there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, who did this?
Yeah,
but that was special. I felt that it was special. Thank you for that. By the way, if I never said thank you before.
You don't have to say thank you, because nowadays I don't know if you mean it or not. Back then I would have believed it. Amaryah, listen, we said that we were not going to do this before we talked on your show, so I apologize.
It's actually like really, really, really hilarious how you guys are just going back and forth, and I'm just listening to it, to be honest. Anyways, so tell me why.
We're gonna zip it. I'm gonna zip it.
And then you should.
Okay. I'm gonna let you have your show, Amaryah.
Anyway, so tell me why just now, even though like we're talking about radio personality and all this other stuff and music, and Auntie putting out her new single and all this other stuff, tell me why I was just remembering, like I was picturing MJ eating food again, and I was just picturing. I was just
Amaryah.
A hot dog with chips. Get that out of my face. I'm all ready. Was there food? And literally, I have tears. That's how funny. Tell us, how did conversations with them two come to be?
So we basically started, just recording Facebook Live. I took her phone one day because she was sitting at the desk doing nothing, and she said she was working, but it didn't appear that way. And I'm like on Facebook Live on her page going, and this is what she says she's doing. And it started like that. And then it just blossomed into a whole podcast pretty much.
Yeah, like we just consistently started doing it because people started watching and they started talking back to us.
And they started asking, when are you going to be on again? And we were like, oh, I guess we're on to something.
I think we got something here. Yeah. So it was just organically done. It was nothing, nothing planned or anything of that sort.
And even like when you see, like today, none of this is planned. We do it. This is just who we are with each other. So
yeah,
whether we're on camera, whether we're just hanging out in the studio, this is how we always interact with each other.
Or even in the streets, this is how we are.
Yeah, this is us all day, every day.
Oh Lord! So like, do you guys talk to each other every single day or something, or you guys?
We do.
Yeah. We do.
Yeah, we do. We talk to each other every single day. I think MJ just had withdrawals of me when let me tell you what happened. I took another career choice, or I took another job somewhere else. So it pulled me away from the station. It pulled me away from the station, and I wasn't there as much as often as I was there before. So
you tapped out.
So I think what happened was MJ missed me. But we still continued. Yeah, we did. We still continued like late afternoon, the Shenanigan crew, and people still get on to this day.
Yeah, people still
and which we try to bring forth a more structured podcast, and that's conversations with them too. We have different therapists and authors and artists on there, and we just have discussions with them. They can promote or market, their new releases and everything. And Amaryah, you'll be on soon, actually this month. so we can present you as well to our platform and to the world who don't know Amaryah J. And we feel that they should know you. And that helps. Listen, that helps you as well as a radio personality.
Yeah, we basically use the shenanigans or conversations with them to inspire, uplift, and you guys find it entertaining, but for us, we're just hanging out and being who we are. So we take that, and I always say before we end a live that I like to thank people for actually putting up with us, because there's other things that people can be doing. They could be watching, other podcasts. They could be, doing anything else, but giving us their time. And I'm really, really big on thanking people for, allowing me even that little bit of space, to inspire, enlighten, or to shed any bit of whatever it is that they're getting from what we do.
Right. And there's so much negativity going on, or people putting down other people, so just for numbers and likes, and that's not our view for what we do.
So, Auntie Desiree, you will be putting out your single this year. Please share the elevation of this process for you. And MJ, will you be managing her?
Will I manage her?
Yeah.
Goodness Jesus. Let's see what her elevation
Listen, he doesn't even like my singing. How could he manage me? He will not practice on my career.
You know what? I will.
Listen, you know what? Like I said, it's nothing written in stone or in paper. It's a thought. It's something that I'm putting out there right now. And
ma'am, you have went on the record not once, but twice.
MJ, don't cut her off.
But so Amaryah, she's saying that she's already said it twice. So now you have to make it happen.
Yes. So, and I think I put it out there for that reason, honestly. And, you just never know who's hearing, because I received some feedback from it of people who are willing to help me. So, I'm excited about that. I can't even give you the name of the single or what it's going to be right now. But the projected date is my birthday. And that's May 13th. And I'm just looking forward to see what happens with that. I'm praying about it. And, I told God what I wanted. So let's see what he says he wants me to do with it, and do about it. So I'm going to just follow God on that lead. And once again, anybody listening, I need y'all help. I need your help.
MJ.
And so when it hits gold and it goes to the top, MJ, it's not going to the Grammys with me.
Ooh, big dreams. When it hits gold and goes to the top.
Oh my God.
Come on, God, do it. Right before the unbeliever.
It's going to take God to make your singing go gold. Yes.
Woo! Come on, God, do it.
Yeah, you better pray a little harder.
Sorry, Amaryah. We're gonna.
Yeah, we apologize. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just act like you didn't just say that. I'm gonna just act like you did not just say that. My bad. So, you both have previously answered the golden question, so I'm not gonna ask it because you guys have already answered it twice. When you guys was on my show previously, separate. So I want to know, I want to ask you to explain how God has sedated you.
Wait, how God has?
You said
what was the question?
Sustained. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. MJ, you gonna go first?
Ladies first.
No, MJ, you go first.
Okay, I'll go first. When it comes to God being a sustainer, like I said, it's an everyday thing for me. Just the opportunity to roll over the next day, take a deep breath, and to realize that I'm still here and able to put out the love and the things that he's instilled in me. That for me, it is what helps keep me going, and to know that he sustains me on a day-to-day basis, realizing that I have people that love me and that I can return that love. I have people that I can mentor to further push out the love that God has instilled in me, and family. So for me, it's a big thing. And I don't take lightly when I mentor people. It is not just a job for me, it's a lifestyle. So when I embrace people, and the person that mentored me made me promise one thing, is that anybody that comes and asks to learn anything that has to do with radio or anything that has to do with the production side of the business, is to always pay it forward. And I do that, and I try and do it with passion, because I'm very, very passionate about what it is that I do, because I'm doing it for multiple reasons. I do it for the love of the business. I do it for the love of God. I do it for allowing him to give me the little bit of, I guess, talent or passion about it. You know, for me, it's something that's big. Other people may see it as small. So for me, that's the whole sustaining thing, and it's a day-to-day journey for me, Amaryah.
Auntie?
I would say, going back to my foundation of how I was raised, learning who God is, and the power of God, and my experience growing up in a Christian home, and as well as at church as well, the teaching. Fast forwarding to me now, throughout school, having children, me in my real life now, it has definitely sustained me. I needed that foundation. And if I never understood it back then, I definitely understand it now, that I needed God. I need God. I still need God every day. But it definitely plays values and principles and morals in me. And I believe in that, and I still believe in that. And MJ calls me super saved, but but there's just certain things that, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I make mistakes. I'm still making a few mistakes right now, However, I always ask God to give me wisdom, and I ask God to not ever let me get comfortable in doing the wrong thing or in sin, because I fear God. And when I say and not like, ooh, scared, but I fear to a point that I reverence him. And I definitely want to do the right thing and want to make the right choices. And, working in the music industry, and you hear a lot of things, you see a lot of things. You need the sustaining of God. You need God to literally sustain you, to not lose who you are as an individual. So I'm excited, and I'm glad, and I'm happy that my parents taught me what they taught me, and that I had the foundation that I have.
And Amaryah, we want to applaud you as well, because we see that in you. We see the foundation that has been laid in you. We see the light and the love that you have for God, and the love that you have for people. And
yes.
It's things like that that make people like us, want to support you and push you and make sure that you are definitely in the forefront. So just know that, we definitely support you and have your back. So I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
And I concur.
So, I smell food in the oven right now. Let's talk about food, music. Well, first let's talk about music, because I feel like we haven't really talked about music, basically. And I love music, so. MJ, do you know how to sing?
I clap for a living. That's the extent of
the screeching.
Ma'am, you can't screech if you don't do it. Ha 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 ha.
That's the screeching, Amaryah, definitely.
No.
Okay, so basically, about your single, what is one of the harmonies do you want?
Wait, say that again.
I said in your single that you're putting out, what is one of like the harmonies do you want?
She don't know.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't hear the question. What kind of what?
She wants to know. She wants to know what kind of harmony.
No, I'm gonna say it because in the single that you are putting out, what is one of the harmonies do you want?
I don't know yet. I haven't even heard it in my head. No, honestly, MJ.
I said nothing.
One of the producers, songwriters contacted me, and I told this story, I think, to you already. But he said that he had a song. Yeah, I did mention it. He had a song, and he think I would be perfect for it because my voice is raspy. It gives them. Say that again.
I said you told me that.
Yes, it has like a raspy sound, and he thinks that I have the right voice for it. And he sung it to me, but it was just a shell. It was actually just a shell. We haven't put any harmony, 3-part harmony, or none of that stuff to it yet. So I have no idea what it sounds like. But I have an idea what it sounds like, or I don't know how the harmony and everything is going to go because it hasn't been, like I said, concrete yet. I just heard the words and the melody of it. So I don't know what way it's going to go, Amaryah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want everybody to look out for it.
Okay. You know, I was just yesterday I was singing. This is how I get new songs in my head, and I just start writing out of nowhere. I just start singing. I'm not trying to do it, but it's just like I'm just like singing out of nowhere. And then I find a word that like I really like, that really stands out to me and that I like. And then yesterday I was singing. It was something with rain and blessings. So like, and they're why you looking so mysterious?
Hey, listen, when you start singing and my ear, it just, yeah.
It was something like rain and blessings. So I was like, there might be my new, because I'm still working on the other one. All I can do is praise you. Praise you. That's the name of the song. But I'm still working on that. But yeah. Don't do that. It just came to my brain, and I just started singing it out loud.
Oh, maybe you want to offer that to Lady Des.
Yeah, I was just going to say, see, that hasn't happened to me yet. But I will say this: once I start listening to music, I can listen to one song and I can hear something else and be like, hey, I think this should go like this, or this should sound like this. So I guess once I literally hear the song in its entirety, that I will be able to hear harmony and melody of how I want it, because it just may all change.
Mm-hmm.
I may keep the words, but the melody or the harmony that they present to me may be something different from what I hear, in my head, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's weird. It's getting dark already. Jesus. I'm okay.
Well, we await that single May 13th. We can't wait. Because I'm going to be the first one to play.
I can help with the harmonies and melodies because
Okay, you got background already. You got a producer.
Okay, all right. Listen, Deanna said that she will help me too. Dina Rami.
Oh, okay.
So listen, so I got some power balls, fireballs that's gonna be on this that are willing to help me for the first time.
The first time?
Yep.
You're gonna write more than one songs. Not with me helping you. If you're writing one song, trust me, you're gonna make a whole bunch of songs. I'm telling you because I'm helping you with all of the songs that you're gonna write. Promise you.
Wow.
Alrighty.
I received that.
Yeah.
I definitely received that.
Well, we're glad that you had fun because we had fun.
Absolutely, we did. It's always fun on the Amaryah J Show.
Absolutely.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Back anytime.
Let me think something. Hold on. Let me think. Hold on. Trying to think of something. Auntie, what did you say that your favorite music style is? Give me one.
My favorite music style is quartet music.
Okay, so how was quartet?
Come on, clap your hands.
Oh, Lord.
That.
Yeah, old.
Clap them like you love Jesus. That, I love quartet music.
When we're done with this, I'm gonna call you and then we're gonna figure all of this out.
Oh.
Thank you to all of you for tuning into the Amaryah J Show, and thank you to Auntie Desiree and my mentor MJ Smith, who has been doing radio for like 30 years now. For coming on my show. This was really fun. I hope you guys. I hope you guys have a happy New Year. Be blessed and have a great rest of your week.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Come vibe with Amaryah.
The boy lying.
On the Amaryah J Show. Come vibe with Amaryah. Tune up to the queen if you wanna feel blessed. She gon' show love why the world is so pressed. It's the God in me. She don't settle for less. If you're rocking with the king, then you're rocking with the best. Why you rocking with Amaryah? On the Amaryah J Show.